Hello, course participants. The name of our course, Fundamental of Environmental Regulation and Expertise. Today I am going to show you the topic number 7 about types of environmental impact assessment. And the plan of our lecture, at first time of environmental impact assessments, natural assessment, technological, economic, social and environmental. And next question, assessment of project changes in the natural environment and their consequence. What is the environmental impact assessment? At first, it's a systematical process to identify, predict and evaluate environmental effects of process, project or policies. Next, ensuring sustainable development by minimizing negative impact on natural and human environments. And regularly required in many countries to project ecosystems, communities and resources. For example, water resources, land resources and air resources. And what is the main types of environmental impact assessment? For main types of environmental impact is assessment by scope and purpose. Strategic environmental impact assessment. Evaluate environmental effects effects of policies, plans and programs to early decision stages. And regional environmental impact assessment. Integrate environmental concern into geographic and subnational development planning. And next environmental assessment type is sectoral environmental assessment, focused on environmental impacts within specific economical sectors. For example, mining, agriculture and other. And legally assessment is many countries to project ecosystem, communities and resources. Project level environmental impact assessments assess environmental impacts of individual projects in isolation. In this picture you can see type of environmental assessment by impact category. There are natural assessment, technological assessment, social assessment and economical assessment and environmental assessment. Totally 5 types of environmental impact assessment. And natural assessment is examines effects on ecosystems, biodiversity, air, water, soil and climate. Economic assessment analyze economic consequences including cost, benefits and effects in property values. Technological assessment is evaluate impacts related to technology use, pollution, water and resource consumption. Social assessment is studies impacts in communities, health, culture and social well-being. And the next of them, environmental assessment, a broad category, often over-planning with natural assessment and focusing on overall environmental quality. In this picture, you can see the social and the cultural impact assessment. Social and the cultural impact assessment consists of social impact assessment and the cultural assessment. What is the social impact assessment? It identifies changes to community life, health, safety and cultural heritage. The next cultural assessment evaluates effects on indigenous people, heritage sites and cultural practices. Economic impact assessment measures potential changes in employment, local economic economic and infrastructure demand. And property values evaluates effect on housing prices and business opportunities in surrounding areas. And next of them, visual amenity, access impacts on landscape quality and tourism potential. Assessing project changes in the natural environment, baseline data collection, predictive modeling, and cumulative assessment. Cumulative assessment using cumulative and strategic assessments to understand long-term and regional effects. Predictive modeling, forecasting impacts such as habitat loss, pollution, noise, and greenhouse and gas emission in air. Baseline data collection, gathering comprehensive information in flora, fauna, air, land, water quality, and climate condition. And case study of our lecture, comprehensive environmental impact assessment for large infrastructure projects. At first, screening level environmental impact assessment, preliminary environmental impact assessment, comprehensive environmental assessment, and next mitigation strategies. Screening level identifies potential significant impact quickly. Next, preliminary environmental impact assessment scopes key issues and data needs, and comprehensive conducts details analysis of environmental, social, and economic impacts. And mitigation strategies develops strategies to reduce negative consequences. And why multi-dimensional assessments matter? Holistic understanding environmental changes affect human health, livelihoods, and living identity, and balanced decision making. Integrated assessment ensure balanced decision making, considering impact types. And risk prevention, there are early identification of impact can prevent project detail or cancellations. And conclusion of our lecture, the role of environmental impact assessment in sustainable development. Environmental impact assessment are vital tools for protecting natural and human environments, and diverse type of assessment address complex interconnected impacts. Effective environmental effect assessment requires responsible projects planning and the forest community trust. And call to action, embrace comprehensive environmental impact assessments to safeguard our planet's future. And today our lecture is finished. Thank you for your attention.